Okay, we are rolling. What is up, boys and girls? Today I have a very special topic: gear. That's the topic. We'll be talking about gear and a few substats. Not all, we'll be talking about the crit substats, lifesteal substats. Yeah, that's it. I'll do an entire substats video probably later on in the channel, but right now we're just focusing on gear and certain substats. Now I'm talking about DPS gear today. If you don't know, there are two types of major gear, or major gear that I use a lot and I see people use a lot. HP defense. HP defense gear is gear that you put on your units who you want to survive. For example, Goddess Liz. You want Liz to survive because really Liz is just a stall unit. So you need her to stay alive as long as possible so she can stall out that match so that you have a higher chance at winning. Although I don't recommend it because it's annoying as hell, it's just how she's made and how you have to use her. Now, let's talk now. That's really all there is for survivability. Gear, you want to run HP defense. You want to max out HP on the HP pieces, and you want to max out defense on the defense pieces. Attack crit, though, is where it gets a little bit more difficult, I would say. Or for me, it was. By the way, I'm going to tell y'all something. Y'all can laugh in the comments at me, but this was when I was really new to the game, man. I have HP defense on Sariel. I have a lifesteal piece on attack, and I put it there because I thought it was cool. I thought the piece looked cool, so I was like, yeah, let me max this out and then you are it. Worst decision I have ever made. So I am actually working on attack crit for him. I have it on Zeldris right now. But when I am done with it, I will put it on him and I will make a new set for Zeldris. But this as an example of what you shouldn't do. You should not put defense HP pieces on a DPS unit. Especially if he's the only DPS unit in your team. You need him to do a lot of damage, right? So you do not want to put on him this gear. You want to put this gear on him. Attack crits. Why? Because you just feel him do more. He does more damage and you can win games faster. Now, I'm going to use the one because in my opinion, the one is the perfect example of DPS. No one does it better than him. Right? Okay, so let me explain this. I run my the one with attack crit because you want him to do that, to have that crit damage, which I will be speaking in a while shortly about, and you of course want him to have that attack. Let me tell you something, because I made this error when I was a beginner and I still up to this day regret doing this. Do not pass up an opportunity to get anvils or hammers. They are crucial in this game. You need them, right? Anvils help you change these rules. But also, let me tell you something. Anvils is randomly. You can, okay, let me show you an example. I just used the anvil and I got a random roll. No matter if it's higher or lower, it just comes out randomly. Let me just try and get it back up to what it was, man. Okay, I'll take that. I'll take that. Yeah, but as you can see, it was random. You can get it higher or lower. You cannot use hammers here, but you can use hammers here. By the way, if you have these maxed out, do not use anvils on them. It will mess up your progress, okay? Don't do that. Hammers, on the other hand, guarantees a higher one. And I can't even show you because my hammers are kind of low right now. I only have 4 of them. Ugh. But for the attack pieces, mainly for the attack pieces, you can do it for all. Try to max out every roll you have on them. I put crit chance on the one because I want him to crit. I put a bit of crit chance, and I always try to run Death Pierce in the back because then the one for sure will crit. Now, I know some of the people who are new to this game who are viewing this video are like, what's crit chance? What's crit damage? And crit resistance and crit defense. Well, you're in luck because I'm here to explain it for you today. Crit chance is the chance you have at critting someone. But crit resistance is the chance they have of you not critting them. It's kind of like, let me give an example. The one has 73.5 crit chance. I'm going to use it from what my crit chance is on the one. And LV Melly has, let's say, 5% crit resistance because he doesn't have a lot of crit resistance. You are most likely going to crit him because your crit chance is higher than his crit resistance, right? Now, that was actually easier than I expected to explain. But crit chance is a very important role. Crit resistance is also, depending on how much crit resistance you have, you can actually cuck the one. I have realized that because small green Diane absolutely just annihilates the one. And then there's crit damage and crit defense. Okay, boys. Let me explain to you. Crit damage is the amount of damage you get when you crit someone. Crit defense is the amount of damage you take when someone crits you. Depending on how low or high your crit defense is, it could cause you the match. Because if the person crits you and you have a low crit defense and they have a high crit damage, it's over. You're dead. You will not survive. Especially if it's the one, Sariel or Lost by Meliodas. They will kill you. Right? Okay. So that's about all the crits. If you need some more explanation on it, join my Discord, DM me, and I can explain it more in depth for you. But let's move on to my other subtopic. I'm only going to talk about one more substat. So yeah, let's get into it. Lifesteal, right? Now, you want to lifesteal. What is lifesteal, you may ask? Well, when you take out an opponent, you lifesteal. Or you're supposed to lifesteal. If you have good lifesteal, you will lifesteal. Actually, Malashkila has amazing lifesteal. She has, I think, the best lifesteal in the game. Base stats. Right? You always want to lifesteal. Why? Because when you take out opponent, and if your health is down, it heals a portion of damage you did to the opponent, which is can sometimes win you the match. Sariel also has amazing lifesteal when he does his AoE, because I think he heals 50% of the damage. I don't know, let me check. Does he heal 50% of the damage? Oh no, it just increases his crit chance. Well then, how does he lifesteal so much? Anyways, man, this man lifesteals a lot when he does the AoE. Now, you want your lifesteal to be at least over 10%. That's my opinion with it, because My lifesteal has been 23.5 on the 1, which for me is because when he does do damage, you can see he heals it, especially on his ult, which I have 4-6. I got mad luck on the 1's banner. Yeah. He just does damage, a lot of damage. Also, as I'm on the topic of getting things up, you want to get most of his cosmetics. If you want, you can get all. I'm just a little low on gems, as you can see. So I will eventually get him all his cosmetics, but this is where I am right now. Yeah, so basically, to conclude this video, units that you want to do DPS units, attack crit damage, and units that you want to survive, HP defense. Do not mind that this is not UR. Oh man, I forgot to explain how UR works. Okay. I'll explain it in the next video. I'll cut out a very special time to explain it. But yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching. Sorry about the abomination of an ending that is this unit. Okay. Yes. Thank you for watching to the end. The 1 is very happy that you watched to the end. I like to thank all of you because I just hit 5 likes on my first ever video, and I know for some people it's not a lot, but for someone who's just like trying to bring up their YouTube channel, it means a lot to me. And yeah, so yeah, peace out. Oh, my next video on guides, I'll show you how to bring up your CC, right? It has a lot to do with also this topic and what I talked about here today, but yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching. Bye. I mean, peace out. Lol.